Jack Montgomery's office. Erica, hi. Fine, thank you. And you? Good, good. I don't even know. I just walked in. He may still be asleep, though. We were out kind of late last night. Yeah, but if you hold on a minute, I'll check. Okay? All right. Good morning.
Morning.
She's coming to get you. Erica's on the phone.
It's too early.
Jack.
No, I have to have a cup of coffee before I listen to Erica prattle on about her wild goose chase. No, wait. Make that wild clown chase.
Cockroaches are getting pretty pushy.
It's me.
What a relief. I'm a lucky guy.
Yes, you are a lucky guy. I'm a lucky girl, too. I'll go put in some coffee, okay?
I don't believe it.
What?
I don't believe it.
What, Nico? What?
Look right there. What?
Our TV.
Not just our TV, our VCR, our stereo, what else?
But it was here last night. I was watching Ted Koppel right here.
Well, you're not going to watch them tonight because we've been robbed, sweetheart.
Nico.
They probably came up the fire escape and right through the window like a bunch of creeps.
Oh, Nico.
There was somebody pawing through our stuff while we slept.
If you don't know your blood type, you just leave that section blank.
Well, I see you're doing your civic duty. Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, it's too bad about Laney's sister, huh? What? Dixie? What happened? You haven't heard? The girl's been institutionalized.
A mental institution?
Yeah, you really haven't heard? Well, Tad says Laney's pretty upset about it.
Next.
Who, me? No, I was just talking to my friend.
Sure you don't want to help out?
No. Well, not today, at least. My dad's a doctor, you see, and, well, I'm allergic to needles. I gotta go.
Wait.
Have you ever given blood before?
Hold on 1 minute. I'll be right back. Can you take the next man line? Melanie. I just heard about your sister. Something I can do?
No, nothing.
Excuse me. I'm here to see a friend of mine, Mrs. Dixie Chandler.
Mrs. Chandler's not allowed any visitors.
Well, why is that?
You'll have to check with her doctor. No visitors the first week.
Oh, I see. It's like a regulation. Well, then that's fine. Listen, do me a favor. Would you, just give her these for me, would you?
Not in that vase.
Why? What else am I going to put it in?
Something plastic. No glass in the rooms. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, sure. Listen, okay, forget the flowers, all right? Do me a favor, just, give her this.
Yeah, I see that.
All My Children, brought to you by Ultra Pampers Plus, because healthy skin begins with dry skin.
Thank you. Dear Dixie, just to let you know, I'm thinking of you. Mom and Dad said to tell you everyone's pulling for you to get better real soon. Junior wants his mama back so she better hurry up and get well. Tad.
Oh, Mr. Chandler. Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Snow.
Dr. Snow, hi. My name is Tad Martin. I don't know if you remember, I was at the,
Oh, yes, you were at the house when we came to pick up Mrs. Chandler.
Right, I wasn't trying to cause any trouble. I just wondered if I could just get this note to Dixie. That's all.
I don't think it'll do any harm. Give it to her.
Well, Mr. Chandler, you put me in charge of your wife's case, and I'd like to be the judge of what she should or should not see.
Naturally, but I just...
The patient is my only concern.
Of course.
As I told you, your wife's condition is very delicate. No visitors for at least a week. And better yet, no contact of any kind.
I understand.
Well, I don't. How in the world could it hurt for Dixie to know that she's got people behind her that love her and support her?
Because it can. I want her to have a period of time without any outside reminders of the emotional difficulties she's been having.
What about him?
He's the patient's husband.
Mr. Martin has a habit of forgetting that.
All right.
I'm here to check on Dixie's condition. You have a problem with that?
No, not at all. Listen, Dr. Snow, like I said, Dixie's got a lot of people in this town that love her. If you can do anything to speed up her recovery, we'd all appreciate it.
Of course.
Excuse me.
Dr. Snow, your instincts are absolutely right. That man is to be allowed nowhere near my wife. She's not had to have absolutely no contact with him, no messages, no phone calls, no nothing. You understand?
I'll alert the staff.
Good, thank you. Now I'd like to see my wife.
Mr. Chandler.
Oh, surely those rules don't apply to me.
No, of course not.
That's good.
Melanie. What? Is there something that I can do?
Look, I appreciate your concern, but it's a little late, okay?
I just found out just now.
Well, there is nothing that you can do for Dixie.
All right. Is something I can do to help you?
No, there's nothing you can do to help me.
Why? Melanie, does it have anything to do?
Look, we're not dating anymore, remember? So that means that you don't owe me anything and I don't owe you anything. So let's just keep it at that.
Why are you being like this?
Why am... David, I seem to remember that you didn't want to have anything to do with my help when your mother died. So, thanks just the same, but I can do without yours.
I was hoping to find you.
Excuse me, sir. Are you here to donate blood?
No, I'm here to talk to my son. But I'd be glad to donate.
Oh, thanks. We can use it. You just stand behind him and we'll be with you both in just a moment.
We have to talk.
No, there's nothing to talk about.
David, I'm not giving up on you. You'd better accept that.
Next.
Good.
Dixie?
Adam. Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Darling, how are you feeling?
I don't want to talk about me. How's the baby? How's Adam?
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Are they treating you all right?
I don't want to be here, but it's best. I can't hurt the baby.
Oh, Dixie.
I love him so much, and I miss him so much.
I know you do.
But Adam, I'm going to try so much better to get well. Oh, I promise you that. In fact, you know what? I think I've already made a lot of progress.
Really? Did Dr. Snow tell you that?
Well, no. But I haven't heard any voices. And I think that's a good sign, don't you? I think maybe I'm not as sick as I thought I was. What is it? Did Dr. Snow tell you something different?
Dixie.
What? What did he say, Adam? He said something, didn't he? What did he say?
Dixie, I did talk to Dr. Snow. He said that it's very bad news.
What did he say?
Darling, now you know you can't expect a cure overnight.
I know that.
You want me to be honest?
Yes, I want you to be honest. Now, what did he say?
All right, he said was that he thinks the original prognosis was a bit overly optimistic.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that you may have to stay here for a year or so.
A year?
Yes, a year. I pray that it's not going to be that long, but...
Adam, I can't stay away from my baby for a year.
Oh, sweetheart.
No, I mean, why would he say that? I thought I was getting better. I mean, I haven't heard any voices. I haven't had any problems at all. I mean, I thought I was getting better, not worse.
I probably shouldn't have told you.
No. I want you to be honest with me. You have to tell me things, Dixie. I want you to be honest with me. But I don't understand why he would say something like that. I mean, I know I look better, don't I? I know I feel a lot better. Adam, what is it?
Darling, don't you understand? That is the nature of your illness. You think you feel better because you want to feel better so you can get out of here. Don't you see? You're convincing yourself you're well so you can go home. But if you do that, the same things are going to happen to you that happened to you before.
No.
Yes. I know you don't want to endanger our son, darling, but that's exactly what you're going to be doing. If you leave here before you're absolutely cured.
Oh, Adam, no, I would never hurt the baby. I promise you that. Only you can't expect me to be away from him for a year.
Darling, we've got to trust the doctor's judgment. He's helped you so far, hasn't he? And we're just going to have to take it one day at a time.
Adam, I can't do this. I can't stay away from my baby for a year. I miss him too much. I'm his mother. You can't expect him to stay away from his mother.
You realize how much this hurts me? It's tearing me up inside.
Well, then do something. Then you have to help me. You have to prove that I'm all right. You have to help me.
Johnny, nurse.
No.
Nurse, would you come in here, please?
You can do it, Adam. I know you can. You can convince them that I'm all right.
It's all right.
Please,
I'm afraid my wife, I've upset her. Now, just calm down, darling. Calm down.
No.
You've got to calm down.
No, I can't do that. I can't stay away from my baby for a year. I'm all right. I really am all right. You can convince them.
Mrs. Chandler.
Okay, it's a mistake.
Mrs. Chandler, everything's going to be all right. Nurse Evans, prepare a hypo, 50 milligrams of chlorpromazine.
I don't want a sedative. I just want to go home. Adam, you tell them. I don't need a sedative.
Nobody is going to harm you, Mrs. Chandler. Just relax.
I still don't understand why you hung up on Erica.
Well, it's kind of rude, wasn't it?
Well, I would love to see you explain it to her, if she calls back.
If she calls, oh, she'll call back, believe me.
Oh, and how can you be so sure?
Because I know your aunt a lot better than you do, that's how.
Jack, you wouldn't even talk to her.
Well, yes, I know that, and you know that, but Erica doesn't know that.
Excuse me?
Erica Kane wouldn't for 1 second consider the possibility of somebody actually hanging up on her.
I see. So you're hoping that she'll think that she was disconnected.
Or there was trouble on the line or some such thing. She'll call back in a while like nothing ever happened, believe me. Let me get out of here.
Hi, Barbara. Oh, well. All you guys in law school take note. This is what we have to look forward to.
What does that mean?
Jackson Montgomery, Esquire, practicing law while he is sexually attired in his bathrobe, with his gorgeous female assistant at his beck and call. You really do the profession proud, Jack.
Yeah, I guess I do, don't I?
I mean, it could be worse. You could be standing there in your legal briefs.
Legal briefs? What
Like
a
that
stitch.
one?
I like that one.
Yeah.
I happen to think this shows off my figure to its best advantage, though.
Yeah, I do prefer it to those boring suits, you know.
Well, thank you. Speaking of figures, though, Barbara, are you pregnant?
You just moved in?
About a week ago.
I just can't believe that somebody came into our apartment and out, and we didn't even hear him.
This guy is a professional. He's been working the south side of town.
Just one guy?
Yep, and you're not his first victims.
I don't care if we're the first or the last. I just want our stuff back.
Cecily, wait, just take it easy.
Oh,
One
don't
second.
hold your breath.
Well, are you telling me that you're not going to be able to catch him?
I wouldn't count on it. With TVs and VCRs, stuff like that, it's almost impossible to recover the goods.
Now, wait a minute.
They
What?
usually sell it to fences and it's gone. But we'll do our best. In the meantime, I'd think about putting some bars on that window.
Well, so much for police protection.
Cecily.
No, I don't want to live in a fortress, all right? Now, where were you guys when this creep was coming into our apartment? What, were you at the donut shop shooting the breeze?
We can't be everywhere at once.
Officer, she's a little angry, understand? She'll get over it.
Hey, look, we will be in touch if we find anything.
Thanks a lot. Come here. Come here and sit on Nico's lap.
Sorry.
It's all right.
It's frustrating.
I know.
It's not the fact that they took our stuff. I mean, I don't like that, but it's just that there were strange people in our place touching our things. I
know.
feel violated.
I don't like it either. It's tough, but...
Well, you know what? When we were in Amphibious, I mean, nothing happened there. And even if they had taken our stuff, we could afford it. But why is it that they only attack the poor?
Why? Because the poor people can't afford the expensive locks and security systems. Understand what I'm saying? Look, life isn't fair. That's all there is.
Well, I don't like it. I don't like being scared.
Cecily, you're not going to be scared because I'm not going to leave you alone.
You promise?
Well, at least not for tonight.
I love you. Oh, now what?
Maybe that's the burglars returning the turntable with the sticks.
Oh, that's very funny. Thank you very much.
Nico? Oh, well, we need a detective. Come on in.
What's up?
What's up?
Robbed.
So much. Why? You haven't got anything worth stealing. Yeah, right.
Oh, great. Look, another comedian.
Right, not just our VCR, but our stereo and everything else in the damn place.
Oh, you guys, I'm sorry.
Hey.
I'm sorry. Were you insured?
Yeah, that's funny, Ted.
Oh.
Guess not.
Can I get anybody some coffee?
Yeah, give me one.
Dad?
Yeah, I'd love some. Wow. Nico, I'm sorry to come over like this. I tried to call, but the line was busy.
That's probably when I was calling the cops. They just left.
Yeah, well, at least I got here before my father.
Your father's coming here?
Yeah, but I'm sorry, but you see, I figured it would save time if he met me here instead of me going all the way to the hospital.
What's going on?
I just came from Laurel Hill. They wouldn't let me see Dixie.
Why not?
I don't know. The song and dance is that she's not allowed to have visitors, but I think something's up. And I don't like it.
On General Hospital, is Colton losing Felicia?
You took Felicia over to the station, right?
It was all I could do to keep from jumping on that train with her, Sean.
You didn't really think I was going to let you get away from me that easily, did you?
And is there another player in this game?
Want to cut?
It's late.
We're almost finished, dear. Oh, I wouldn't say that.
You better watch your step. She's obviously taken.
Not so sure about that.
Or does he have other things in mind? On General Hospital.
I got a really bad feeling in my gut about this place. There's something going on.
Did you notice anyone being mistreated?
No, not per se. I mean, I saw our dear friend Adam Chandler having a long talk with his shrink, and I've never trusted Adam before, so I'm not about to start dancing with this shrink.
Doctor, Dad, what do you think is going on?
Well, it's just I think they're working together. I think they're in cahoots.
Now, son, I'm beginning to think that you're the one that needs help.
Dad, this is me, all right? Now, let's think about this, okay? What's the one thing that Adam's been after ever since that baby was born? Getting Dixie out of the way, right? Well, now he's got his wish. He's got the baby, and Dixie is locked up. And it's not a coincidence. I'm telling you, Adam Chandler has got to be responsible for it.
Dad, you said yourself, Dixie checked herself into...
I know. But the two things that Adam cares about in this world are Brooke and that baby. And now he's got both. Or at least he can go after him now with Dixie locked up.
So you feel that Adam's behind the whole thing?
Would you be surprised?
Oh,
God, you should have seen him talking to this Dr. Snow character. I mean, this doctor, they don't make him any greasier than this guy.
Snow? This Alfred Snow? Isn't he at Laurel Hill?
Yeah, he is.
Well, hold on. I mean, isn't Dixie at Oak Haven?
No, Dad, she's at Laurel Hill. Why? What's wrong with Laurel Hill?
Nothing. It's just,
No, don't say that. You're holding something back from me. What is it?
I would just rather that Dixie were at Oak Haven, that's all. This, Dr. Snow has a reputation for using unorthodox techniques in treating mental illness.
You're kind of scaring me here.
Well, listen, it's nothing illegal.
What about unethical?
Well, a number of psychiatrists I know have challenged his treatment.
I knew it. This guy's a quack.
No, I didn't say that.
You don't have to. It's written all over your face. I'll tell you something, Dad. I'm not going to let him use Dixie as some kind of guinea pig. I'm going to go over and have a heart-to-heart with Adam Chandler right now.
I don't want you going over there alone.
I'm going with you. Let's go.
I will go with you, too.
Okay, Dad, please be careful.
All right, okay, come on.
I'm going by the courthouse to file the Valente deposition. Anything else you need me to drop off?
No, I'll do it, thank you.
Okay, see you later. Bye, Barb.
Bye-bye.
Okay, is this better?
Not really, but it's a lot more businesslike.
Yeah, you definitely have a glow about you.
Thank you. I do feel good.
It shows.
Enough with the compliments. I mean, I do appreciate them, Jackson. But you said you had some important enchantment business to go over?
Yes, I do. I have our first set of sales figures state by state. Take a look at them.
Okay.
Here.
Oh, brother.
Now what?
No, I was just thinking, I'm going to be an uncle again, huh?
You jump into conclusions, counselor.
Well, I just naturally thought.
What?
You told me it isn't Travis's baby.
I'm telling you it's none of your business. We're doing much better than we projected in New York and California, aren't we?
Yeah, the Midwest, too. The only place we're lagging is in the South. Look, I mean, you and Travis were very close. You were getting ready to move in.
You're getting awfully personal, Jackson.
I'm just trying to help if I can.
You are trying to help?
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to do? Well, if you really mean that, then you respect my privacy. Look, you have no idea when I'm between Travis and me, so just do me a grand favor and drop it, please.
If you're sure that's what you want.
It is.
Okay, fine. It's none of my business. That's the way you want it.
Thank you very much.
But if it is Travis's kid, I think he has a right to know. Hi.
Hi, Tom.
How you doing, Tom?
You're way off base, Jack.
Oh, is that right?
It's Barbara's baby, and whoever the father is, it's up to her to decide whether or not she's going to tell him, so don't you tell her what to do.
It's all right, Tom.
Ready for lunch?
Yeah.
How's Mrs. Chandler?
Apparently your condition is a good deal more serious than we feared.
I'm sorry, that's what the doctors say?
Yes, more or less. Well, you know doctors, you can't pin them down to anything.
Well, if you're unhappy with her treatment,
No, I have every faith in Dr. Snow. I think he's doing everything he can for Dixie. It's just going to take longer than we anticipate.
Well, please give her my best when you see her and tell her that we do miss her.
Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. Is there something else? Well, I hate to bother you with something trivial when you have so much on your mind. No, it's okay. What is it? Well, Donald keeps very close track of the groceries, and he is just sure that somebody's stealing from the pantry. Stealing? Food and bottled water. I see. He's certain that it's an inside job. He wants to launch a full-scale investigation. His guess is that it's one of the servants helping himself. I appreciate Donald's diligence. I certainly hate to turn him into Captain Queeg. I mean, if one of our staff is down on his luck, he's certainly entitled to a few provisions. Tell Donald that he shouldn't waste his time tracking down this culprit.
All right, I'll tell him.
I mean, it's my guess that it's a one-shot deal. If it continues, well, let Donald pursue it.
May I help you?
We're here to see Adam.
I will tell him you're here.
Get out of my way.
Mr. Chandler, I'm terribly sorry, but they just barged right in.
It's all right. It's all right, Donald. You can go. You know, up until now, I've shown incredible restraint. But you can push me too far.
I'm not going to get away with it.
Get away with what?
We're concerned about your wife, Adam.
Well, so am I, Joe, but that doesn't give you license to come into my home.
Hear me. We want to know what you think you're doing with Dixie. That's why we're here.
You don't have any right to come into my home and interrogate me about my wife. So I'm giving her the best care possible.
Adam, that's a matter of opinion.
What?
I've just been told that she's at Laurel Hill.
Yes. She committed herself there voluntarily, Joe. Did your son mention that?
Yes, he did. But, Adam, why Laurel Hill? Why not Oak Haven? After all, Dr. Gould is one of the finest psychiatrists in the area. You know that. He treated your own daughter.
Well, that's hardly an endorsement. As far as I'm concerned, all Gould did was cash his checks.
It's a lie.
All right, now, quiet. Want to hear what Adam has to say?
Gould was forced on us by the court, if you remember. The Sky has remained unruly and ungrateful. If that's an example of his successes, I'd hate to see his failures.
But Adam, tell me this. Why Snow? I mean, you may have problems with Gould, all right, but there are a lot of other psychiatrists in the area with impeccable credentials. I mean, you must have heard, perhaps you didn't, that many psychiatrists question Dr. Snow's techniques. His methods of dealing with mental illness are quite controversial.
If you know anything about this man, you know that his success stories are remarkable. They are absolutely remarkable, Joe. Now, I don't owe you any further explanations. Where the hell's your son?
I have no idea.
Sean! Sean! Get in here on the double! What if Martin has sneaked off somewhere? Find him.
Still here, I see. Want some? Yeah, thank you. Your mother's will's being probated. So? Well, she named me executor. And you know that you're the primary beneficiary. A lot of money's going to come to you.
I don't want it.
Well, that's what your mother wants for you.
Well, why don't you give it to, the Red Cross?
David, maybe you'd like to think more about it. That kind of money could give you the freedom you've been after. And it's what your mother wanted.
You know, there's a lot of things that she wanted. Unfortunately, most of them are either illegal or immoral.
David, I think you have to let go of the anger and accept that your mother had some fault, but she did so much good.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Someday you'll have to learn that not too many people get through this world and through this life without taking some bad turns. What's important is to get up and go on.
Look, why can't you just leave me alone?
I won't do that because you're my son and I love you. Now, you may not want any part of me, but I'm going to stop chipping away at that wall you've constructed. Your mother's dead. I wish it hadn't happened, but it did. I'm sorry, but I cannot bring her back.
Well, I don't want her back.
David. David. She lives both. And it's over.
No, it's not. Not for me.
You have to let go, David. All that anger's going to make you miserable for the rest of your life.
Hey, look, why don't you take your own advice? Let go of me.
You know, I won't do that, David. It took me too long to find out I had a son. I'm here and I'm here to stay. So whenever you're ready to talk, I'll be around.
Yes, that's right. I hung up on you. Because, Erica, you have a business back here to run, which you have conveniently forgotten, it seems. Now, when are you going to quit this clown hunt and come home? Fine. No, don't bother.
How's my aunt?
You tell me how she is. And now she's in Lake Beezer, Maine, looking for a clown. This afternoon, she takes a plane to Florida to look for a clown. Tomorrow, I imagine she's going to Pago to look for a clown. She's off the deep end. That's how your aunt is.
Why Florida?
Because someone told her that Barney is wintering in Florida. I guess that's where clowns migrate. I don't know.
Well, she does seem a little obsessed.
A little obsessed? Julie, it's all she thinks about. It's all she talks. Well, no, that's not quite true. She did ask me how my life was going. Of course, she got mad when I told her.
What did you tell her?
I told her the truth. I was having a blast, partying all day, boogieing all night. I don't know why she got angry with me. All I did was take a page out of her book. You know, the page that reads, look out for number one, make sure you have a lot of fun, and to hell with everything and everybody else in your life. I guess I should consider myself lucky she even called me.
Well, I am sorry she's bugging you.
Bugging? Julie, she's making me itch. She's bugging me so much. Oh. Look at me. Well, this woman knows all the buttons to push, I'll tell you.
No, thank you. I'm not hungry.
Oh, you're not hungry. I am ravenous. I used to never eat before 1:30, 2 o'clock at the earliest. When I hear the noon whistle blow now, I have got to eat or I will die. I start salivating. It's terrible.
Well, you look terrific.
Thank you.
Everything's okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Doctor's very pleased.
Good. Mm-hmm. Do you know if it's going to be a boy or a girl?
No, then I don't want to know. I'm not fussy.
Good girl.
Oh, before I forget, I do want to thank you for coming to my defense with Jack.
Well, it's your baby. It's your decision. But I don't think you can count on Jack to keep it to himself, especially if he hears from Travis.
Yeah. He will tell him I'm pregnant, won't he?
I think Travis will figure out the rest by himself.
Well, whatever happens will happen. Look, he's the one that wanted out of this relationship. As far as I know, he could decide the baby's not even his.
You don't believe that?
Anything's possible, Tom. He just changed. He changed so abruptly. He really did. It was almost eerie. He just couldn't get out of town fast enough.
Must have had a big problem that was bothering him.
Yeah.
Look, I don't really know Travis all that well, but I have seen him with Bianca, and he's a man who loves his daughter.
Yeah, you're right.
He would love your child, too.
I don't know. Look, I don't even know if he's going to come back to Pine Valley. And if that's the case, I don't have to tell a soul he's the father.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't even believe I'm doing this.
What?
I accused Jackson of pressuring you on this stuff, and here I am doing the same thing.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Look, I just want what's best for you. I hope you know that.
I do know that. And you've been wonderful. One of the best friends I've ever had. I'm glad you're here.
It's quite a sight.
David, I didn't even know you were sitting there.
Yeah, So what brings you to campus,
Nothing. I'm just hanging out before my music theory class. What you reading?
Something truly deep.
Hey, you read Baseman too?
Yeah, it beats the heck out of economic theories of the current market.
Yeah. Well, you know, I have the first issue.
Yeah, well, it's probably worth lots and lots of money.
Yeah, my dad used to read it to me while I was sitting on his lap, and I guess he just sort of got me hooked. Well, what did I say?
It's just your father reading you comic books.
Oh, no, he only read me Baseman, nothing else. See, I think he wanted to be a musician when he grew up, and so Bassman appealed to him. Well, you know, electric bass player by night, crusading avenger of dastardly deeds by day. Right?
Here, why don't you just add that to your collection?
Well, you don't want it?
Well, I have kind of had it with crusaders, whether they be musicians or the kind that own art galleries. It's a joke.
Oh, right. You're that.
Yeah, the crusaders that I know have feet of clay.
Well, not Bassman. Because, you know, he always does the right thing. And he always comes through for people that he cares about. Like Susie.
Oh, his winsome, devoted girlfriend, right?
That's the one. Because, you know, even when he's fighting for truth, justice, and the American way, he always comes through for Susie. What a guy.
You really are hooked on that stuff, huh?
Yeah. Do you know, I remember the first time that he let Susie tag along on a case, and he ended up saving her life.
Look, Emily Ann, life is not like that. Guys don't change into heroes. They don't go dashing into a burning building. They don't save damsels in distress. And they don't always get the medal.
Yeah, well, sometimes ordinary people turn into heroes, David. Yeah. Yeah, you read about it in the newspaper.
Oh, come on, wake up. Occasionally. For the most part, life is lousy. And the good die young, and nobody lives happily ever after. Nobody.
Well, thank you, David, for brightening my day. Goodbye.
I get the idea. There he is.
Hey, chill out.
You know, I'm getting really tired of you playing young Dick Tracy every time you come into my house.
I wanted to get something to drink. I didn't think I needed permission.
I'm warning you. If you trespass on my property again, I'm going to stick the police on you. You hear that, Joe? If he comes around here again, I'm pressing charges.
All right, Tad, let's go. Come on.
Where was he when you found him?
In your office.
Doing what?
Nothing, just standing there looking stupid.
Well, that's what he does best. I just hope we've seen the last of him.
Tad?
Do you have a visitor, Mr. Chandler? Laney, come in.
I'm sorry to intrude, but it's very important.
What can I do for you?
Mr. Chandler, I was just over at Laurel Hill, and they would not let me in to see Dixie.
Yes, I know. The doctors seem to think that you
I
should
don't
be...
care what they think. I want to see my sister.
Laney, we have to respect
And
the doctor.
she wants to see me.
I'm sure she does. But the doctors feel she's in a very fragile state right now. And a visit even from a loving relative could be counterproductive. Set her treatment back.
I don't believe that.
Well, I'm telling you what they told me.
How could my visiting her hurt her? Dixie knows that I love her.
Laney, we have to trust the doctors on this. But if you want me to call Dr. Snow, I can't make any promises, but I'll do my best.
Well, if you would at least try, I'd be very grateful.
Laney, while you're here, there's something I'd like to clarify.
What is it?
I understand it was you that called Tad Martin when Dixie had that unfortunate incident with a teddy bear.
Yes, that's right. What of it?
You shouldn't have done that.
Why not? Tad and Dixie are very good friends, and I thought that he would be able to help her.
Laney, bringing an outsider into a family matter, one as sensitive as this, doesn't show very good judgment, it seems to me. As a matter of fact, it smacks of disloyalty.
Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way.
Then I trust you won't make this mistake again.
Mr. Chandler, I don't think of it as a mistake. All I care about is getting Dixie the help that she needs. Whether that means going to family or friends, it really doesn't matter to me. And if you don't like it, then that's too bad. Because that's the way it's going to be.
You're going to be all right, Dixie. You're going to be well, and you're going to be with your son.
Ted, you brought him.
Told you I would. Here, thank you. Yes.
Hello, sweetheart.
There you go, sunshine. That's where you belong. Oh.
Hello. Your mama has missed you something awful.
Yes, he's missed you too.
Thank you so much for bringing him here.
Well, this is no visit, honey. We're taking you out of here. Me and Junior here are going to take you as far away from this place as we possibly can.
I can go?
Anytime you want. You can leave with us and never look back.
Can I really have that? Please?
I never lied to you yet. From here on out, sweetheart, it's just you, me, and that baby against the world.
Ted, what is this?
Looks like a ledger.
It looks like a grocery list.
It's a list of stolen items that were taken from the Chandler pantry last week.
That's weird.
You feel better, Sess? Even the great Adam Chandler gets ripped off.
That's terrific. Why couldn't our burglar take our food?
Look in the refrigerator and you'll see why. You know what I don't understand? Chandler has everything, antiques, and what do they take? Peanuts and coffee cake.
It just looks like a bunch of meaningless papers to me.
Maybe not.
What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I'm thinking on one hand that Cecily might be right, it might be nothing. On the other hand, it might be part of a very intricate little puzzle. Whatever it is, I gotta follow it up because there's too much riding not to.
Well, is there anything we can do?
Yeah.
Not yet. Somehow or another, we gotta get Dixie out of Laurel Hill.
How are you gonna do that?
I don't know yet, but I'll figure something out. But I am getting her out of that place. I swear it.
Tonight, Tony and Angela have their first real date on Who's the Boss, followed by The Wonder Years. Thursday afternoon, a teen tries to cope with his dad's increasingly bizarre behavior in My Dad Can't Be Crazy, Can He? On the season premiere of the ABC After School Special. Parental discretion is advised, but parents are encouraged to watch and discuss with their children. Now stay tuned for One Life to Live. Next.